we have here tonight.
We get the whistle to kick things off, and coming over from Kentucky, where he's already made 4 career starts against Coastal Carolina. Maybe a chance for the Shants here. And Kai Antoine puts his shoulder into Elvis Appia. Last year, the long throw of Isaac Heffis was such a weapon for this team. Kai Antoine taking over that role, and it's a good long throw.
But in addition to that, partly because of some of the new legislation that's come in, there are players sort of awaiting official clearance on both sides.
Manuel Adu tries to spring Drew Lovelace.
Done in preseason, I'm expecting a shot here.
It is Maloney. That skies over the crossbar.
Use their benches to try to alleviate some of that fatigue.
Caden heads it along. Urban Cruz's shot takes a deflection and kept in. Coastal looking to counter, some space on the near side. Pierce O'Brien ahead. The shot won't trouble Terran Hope.
Force things through the middle. The space is here out wide if they can combine. Maybe draw Theo Butterworth himself out of the middle and play into that space he's vacated. That might be one way. You can see numbers around Will Devine. They're going to make life difficult for him.
No call initially. Is this one that Coach Hubbard might want to review?
Well, that is a new rule we have. We see a stoppage right now, and we are going to go to video review.
So Riley Maloney going for that knockdown ball, and this is a new rule this year. Coaches have 2 challenges. No penalty.
I think that's the right decision. From the looks we got, they did it right far more often than not.
DiFrancesco weaving his way.
That's a touch from Will Devine. That's an absolutely outstanding save. I'm certain when we get a replay here, we will see that full stretch to his left. He was able to get fingertips of that ball and turn it around the post.
Starts last year, but really was never fully healthy, and yet Devine did get a fingertip save to it.
Watch his left foot here and the push from the ground, the extension of the face right now. You see all the bodies right on top of him.
Parried over.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the strategy for State from these corners. Put a lot of...
Turns away. Good service.
Andrew, I think we're going to see another brilliant save from Will Devine. I think he got his left hand to that ball. His right hand, sorry. I think he touched that.
He did. And it rung the post, and you could see all the traffic in there, like the belt line at rush hour.
So State definitely turned.
Maloney's ball is headed wide.
To that.
Big punch from Devine. It's chipped back in. Falls to Majib So. Ping-pongs around. Corner. And that's the way NC State has had corners tonight. That is not a relieving breath for Coastal at all.
No, and again, I'm harping on at it, but I really love this positivity from Will Devine coming out and challenging and punching that ball. It's very difficult with one fist to clear the ball from Will Devine.
Maloney spins it off the post again, and a whistle stops play with the ball on the goal line.
So this is the only risk that NC State is taking with putting that many bodies around the goalkeeper. Referees are going to protect the goalkeeper if they feel like they're getting a little too much pressure and physical contact in the central areas right now.
We haven't seen a lot of these opportunities for Pierce O'Brien and company, but he had 17 assists in his collegiate career. Service is excellent. NC State ready for that.
The physics are just, yeah, the deliveries have just been so good from State. Every one of these balls in has been a problem.
Two-handed punch.
A ball in front of goal. Eventually one will fall to an NC State player. Set up for the overlap here.
Bush made the run. Talk to Coach Perrin. Get their thoughts on this first half. Payne and Devine absolutely in double overtime.
Now here's a very nice transition moment from Coastal.
Clock hits 0, and the first half comes to a close, scoreless. It was not a half without its chances, but again, credit to Devine on for a win. That would be one of the biggest wins in program history against the #2 team in the country.
Absolutely. Coming off a challenging season last year where they picked up just 3 wins, played an extremely difficult schedule, number of top 25 opponents, a lot of 1-goal losses, but a win here tonight would be a statement. Early chance for Coastal Carolina to have a little possession, and you can see NC State's positional discipline.
Shot blocked away from Caton. Junior college at Iowa Western. Cruz's shot takes a deflection. Corner, yes. And Butterworth. Cruz. Cruz hits the side netting. And he's trying to wake up the Red Terrors.
Yeah, again, a really interesting.
NC State trying to play long. And they do to DiFrancesco. Frank DiFrancesco got it to Wingate. And even though it might not be the clearest cut chance, it's probably the best chance of the second half for this team.
That was a great ball from DiFrancesco, and just a little bit of a scuffed shot. Pulled it across his body a little bit. You'll see on the replay. Probably made contact with his ankle a little bit.
A wave of subs coming in for NC State after this chance.
You see how far past the near post he was.
Aiden Payne, Drew Lovelace, a couple of the candidates who just checked in, awaiting this service. It is Payne.
Not far off against Carolina with these yellow cards. What a great service.
And again, Payne ahead to it.
You know, we've done the analytics on this, and balls from these wide positions, outswingers like that, the attacking team is able to get the first touch on them at almost who those players are. He hasn't overreacted to anything, so I think he's trusting his players to understand they've got to modify their approach if they're on a yellow.
Caden unselfish. Majib So's shot is blocked. That was better from NC State.
Beautiful build-up. You say unselfish, and that's true. And I wonder if maybe it was a touch too unselfish. But we did get a shot in the end that led to a corner.
again, it starts from the left wing.
And this is really good. All hands on deck defending from Coastal Carolina here. Against a team the quality of Wake Forest, it's a good indicator that there's quality in this Coastal Carolina team.
Quick restart to the top of the box. It is Appia, lays it off. O'Brien, a good save by Terranova. And you said, Justin, at some point he was probably going to have to make a save. That was a pretty good one.
Yep, so impressive from Sam right there. He's largely been a spectator. He's been involved in some build-up play, but he hasn't really had saves to make. That's not an easy one. Down low to his right, not only saving it, but able to control the rebound. Great work from Sam Terranova. Then the result doesn't make or break either team, but you do want to see.
Side, Burko cuts in. Burko sticks with it. Dealt with again by the shot it clears.
We'll have to see the replay. I think Will Devine once again got himself into a good position there and made a spread block save. May have been the leg of a defender, though.
Caton standing over it, along with the newcomer, Brandon Bent. It's Caton.
Took a deflection off the wall, another corner.
Coastal Carolina wants to make a sub or two. Let's take another look.
That was going to be dangerous. In between Will Devine and his back line, somewhere right around the penalty spot or just inside that.
Devine spills it. Oh, he's been so good tonight.
That is a brilliant service in and an absolute nightmare ball for a goalkeeper to deal with.
NC State takes it quickly.
Not happy, probably pretty satisfied.
I don't think it would be a quiet bus ride back.
No, they'll feel pretty good about themselves. In fact, they should regardless.
Devine had to make the catch and did.
I feel like I'm repeating myself if I say what I'm thinking now, but again, such great positive goalkeeping.
Just got him cleared to play, a freshman from England. Chipped in. Bush kept it alive. Tolentino back in towards the 6. Good work from Shaw. Time for one last ball.
Got it.
8, 7.
Rosario into the box.
4, 3.
Handled well by Coastal Carolina. Caden Pollard plays it away. And 90 minutes, no goals in the season opener.
Theo Butterworth wins one more header. Kind of a fitting way for this game to end tonight.
So an anticlimactic start here in Raleigh. It ends in a scoreless